Each man needs his own style, one which suits him. But any wise man chooses one matching his abilities and concentrates on that.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Bamcast podcast. The Bamcast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boom Jar Physics for the intro song, Prismatic Verse for that intro sequence. And while I have your attention, I'm also a freelance videographer, video editor, motion graphics artist, all the things. So if you click the link below or email me at martincpagan@gmail.com, and let's get some work started today, yeah? And while I have your attention, if you click the link below for Epidemic Sound, you get 1 month royalty-free music, directly help out the show. And lastly, also helping you save some money here, youtubebright.com, promo code BAM10, get 10% off anything you have ordered. Thank you. Check those out. And as always, enjoy the show. You're talking about the pixelated what?
The scrambled porn.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Flicking back and forth to try to catch a titty.
Channel 20.
Mm-hmm.
I've said this on the podcast before.
Many times. This is the news. If
I'll say
if you're a fan,
this story. I'll say it again though, because it's just a fun story.
Funny as shit.
If you cycled through all 99 channels,
Oh, I remember this story.
it would allow you about a minute of channel 20. That was the channel at the time. Just raw.
By the way, 21, 22, 23 were all the kids' channels.
Yeah. Legit. Yeah.
Cartoon
legit.
Network, Nickelodeon, that shit. Yeah.
Right
And then
there.
before that, you had the church ones. So
Yeah, the church ones were probably nearby.
No,
Right before.
no, it was movie, porn, kids shows, then the church. But yeah, so if you cycle through all 99 channels, you got a minute. I don't actually know how we figured that out, but you know,
I never knew that.
kids.
It's you that tell me.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know how I figured that out, but you know, kids. So one day before I went to school, turned my TV in my room, away from the door, turned the volume all the way down, taped down the up button, and just left it pointed at the TV. So it just cycled through the channels
how did
all
you trust
day.
that tape, yo?
I don't know, man. I was a kid. I was just lucky. It's duct tape. What are you talking about? I trust that shit with my car.
Duct tape, sure.
I trust that shit with my car. What are you talking
Alright,
about?
cool. If it's duct tape, fine.
Bro, that was stuck. So anyway, that amount of time cycling through, it was like days of just crystal clear, never knowing when it was going to end. It was the oddest. And here's the thing. I had no idea why I wanted to see that as a kid. I just know it was interesting and it made me feel funny. But I had no idea why, because I was a kid. The kids
Just a little buzz.
Titties are nice.
knew that from a taller
Knew that
age.
from a taller time, bro.
Knew that from a taller
All the time.
Knew that from a longer time. Just because. And you see, that is a good example of why when people say they were just born gay,
Bro,
I believe them, because I didn't born just
told me
liking
to
titties.
like titties.
I just no
really
one
do.
told me that, yo, this is what you're supposed to like. I born and like titties.
That's it.
So I believe you. Like if
Born
if
and like
a person
all,
can put themselves in that mindset or just understand that concept,
Better world.
easy. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. So easy. Easy. But yo, so I think it was this morning? No. Whatever it was. Yeah, it was this morning. I was listening to Brilliant Idiots. The man named said something that made me crack up laughing. And I was like, yo, I have to ask Bob this question. He may probably give like just a quiet, calm answer. But dog, just imagine, right? Imagine. You're married. You and your wife just having casual conversation. And somehow in conversation she says, it'd be nice if you had a little more dick. How would you feel? And you're not a feelings guy, but how would you feel?
All right. I feel like I've had this actual conversation already. Not literally in like an actual serious sense. Like we're fucking around with each other. And she said that. And I was just like, hey, we don't do that one. Like there's nothing I can do. And you were okay with it. You can't be not okay with it, no. Like, it don't really make sense. We'll go there, you know? Like, Ain't shit gonna change. This is life. If you started out okay, you should be okay continuously. I'm not sure. Because ain't shit changed. Like.
So,
Yo.
But I have...
in a
wait,
wait,
I'm still answering.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, bro.
I read a study that women, they, you know, obviously men being men, and we control the money, so we control the studies. They did a study, obviously, again, about if size matters. And apparently, for the people that they studied in this particular study that I'm referencing, the majority of women preferred a bigger penis for a one-night stand, but a more average-sized penis for a regular relationship.
Wear and tear.
I guess. One you can deal with every day. One is a special occasion. And I have friends who are of the well-endowed variety. And based on stories, vicarious experiences.
One of them say
shared.
I'm in the triple digits, and that's some madness, bro.
And that same friend will tell you how difficult it is sometimes to convince a woman that, no, it's okay, you can take it. I swear to God, I'll call him on the phone right now and he will tell you. And he's not the only
Could you?
friend. What?
Could you?
No. But I could. I really could, but I won't for the podcast. But I really swear to God I could. I could come and say, yo, tell Martin how you have to convince him and say them now got dead on it.
I mean, dog, I thought that was bad shit.
No, I'm not. I have boyfriend dick. I'll stick with that. I'm okay. It works. I have a child. I have literal proof it works. I'm okay.
So
Okay.
if in a serious, you guys are married and this is a serious conversation and it happens to come up and she says
What
the
is
words.
my response?
What's your response?
That would be my response. You liked it before. Shit not going to change. Why you stop liking it? No. What if I said I wish your hole never so big? They go like it going to be an argument at that point. Like there's no calm, rational, as a man, there's no rational way to answer the question, my guy. Like I'm going to try my best, as you heard in my example. I'm going to try my best, but of sometime your hole going big, like at some point in the conversation. Cause I know shit don't change and you did good. So if something changed on your end, man, look in the mirror. That's not alright. Like it going to be an argument, shit. Like it don't. That's what I said. Let's not go down that road. Cause shit not going to change. Like that's. I feel like that's fair.
I knew that would be a question I had to ask. I'm not a one
Man
night
said
stand.
that's fair.
You have to love
Ew,
me.
I know.
Man said, I have boyfriend dick.
You have to love me.
I call it the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You can deal
on
with me
an
every day.
oddly like similar topic tangent, that Spice video.
One night stand. None of the women who watch that go, yeah man, I want to day in a relationship. No,
Yo.
I want to fuck that penis.
Do you know what?
Not even the money that like they have completely objectified. It's not the man. They don't care about the man. They're just like, yo, it's a Rasta man. That's the most you will hear about it. It's a Rasta man. You will hear more said about the white man in the video.
You never
Why
just
this
said that, dog.
Why this white man in the video? What I'm doing here? Oh, you see that wood there? Just like, yo. What about the guy it's connected to? How do you feel about him? This is how you speak about men objectifying things. This is your way of giving back.
Bob,
But yo, whatever, man. We get, as men, we always have a lot of videos with naked bitches. We always have.
Whoa, hold on,
titties
pause
and ass everywhere.
pause before you start capping. Wait.
Before you start capping.
Pause.
All over the house is what I'm referring to.
I know, but hold on, pause. I don't even care about that. when did you click on the Twitter link?
No.
Alright, so if you click on her tweet and you scroll down, you have to read the comments.
Comments
The
are
top
sickening.
like 5 comments is just getting niggas wilding, and that just like dog.
Dog, I was like, hey, yo.
If you thought the straight man them was shooting shot, let me tell you, no
They're scrolling
game.
down and just hood.
No, it's just like yo, let me like meme
Not
game
even that, dog.
strong. And then the women came after. And then, oddly enough, Nigerian Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of them.
I think on a global scale, they are probably in the top percentile. Like, top 10 of the median penis size.
I think at the
I read a lot of strange articles.
I know. I think I've also read a similar article. That
Like Jamaica is also in the top 10.
the tippy top of the scale, I believe, is Congo.
Congo, yeah.
Yeah.
DR Congo, middle of Africa, like that.
That's
Earth.
I said that. So wait,
Kind of-
The
Mandingo
woman
man
of
them
that-
different?
The what?
Mandingo man them different?
Like it's there's different. Obviously there are different data points in the sample, but the average of the area of the region, Jamaica is in the top 10, Nigeria is in the top 10, but DR Congo is number 1 if I remember correct. Martin is going to look for it. Italians, I think, were the highest white people on the list. Yeah, crazy. I don't know, but they're the spicy whites.
It's
to
the
be
season.
fair,
It's the season.
It's
It's the seasoning.
it's the sun from the Mediterranean.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
That
spicy
little-
whites. Yeah, man, spicy whites. Not gonna stop saying it because
Let's add a little spice.
it's a little. Yeah.
Wow, this fuck up.
What?
Man, them have countries with the largest erect, and they have countries with the
Smallest.
smallest.
The number.
China.
If you're going to one end of the thing, you have to do the other end.
I would have just gave the top 10 and left it alone, you know?
Was I right about Jamaica and Nigeria being in the top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Cambodia,
Why you have to talk about the smallest one?
Bermuda, cut dog.
What? Bermuda?
No.
Burma?
Yeah.
Oh, Myanmar. So Cambodia, Myanmar.
Taiwan,
Taiwan.
Philippines,
Philippines.
Sri Lanka,
Cool.
Hong Kong,
Man say cool man.
Bangladesh.
Your people.
Cool. That's what I said. Cool man. Cool man makes the list. Cool.
Cambodia with 3.9.
What?
What?
That's the smallest.
No, what?
3.9.
3.9.
median?
3.9 median.
What?
Inches.
What's the standard deviation on that study, my guy? That's crazy, man. Like I have to find some point to back my niggas up.
No, y'all can't be out here living
You
like
can't be out
that.
here living like this.
No, wait, hold on. Wasn't there there was a condom that was made for
There are small penis condoms.
No, there was like, and it has it's called a little dicky condom. There it is, the little dicky. I typed docky.
I mean, you have to if there's a market, if there's a niche, as a businessman you can fill in. Or woman, businesswoman exist. Yeah. There's obviously a market for smaller condoms.
Yeah. Wow.
John.
God damn.
Like
Yo,
obviously,
y'all should Google that. There's a hell of a lot.
Man, them no can find on the size.
Bumbo. We're not paid.
Hey yo, I heard a story of. Can you say where on the, like finding the size for real, man? Find on the where you
Find on
damn
the-
size.
where your size,
'Cause
dog.
I've heard one
Please.
too many stories of condoms coming off in the act, but not like
Getting stuck.
like way up there.
Yeah.
Like where
Yeah,
your
probably just
size?
keep
That's
ramming
not
it up
supposed
there.
to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't buy the Magnum if you don't need it.
It's not a little dicky condom. It's a small picker condoms.
Small pickle.
Wow. Because that makes it better.
Or the snugger.
Snugger.
The snugger.
Snugger. Mm.
This looks like it's for your pinky. Wow.
Wow. Well, there you go. There's
Damn.
a market for everybody.
It's a market for everybody, dog.
So
There's
find
it's
your
a
size, wear your
wide.
size.
Stop
So
losing
it's like
condoms.
The finger gloves then.
It's like the
Stop
finger
using
go-
the
Ew.
Magnums if you don't need them.
Yeah.
Don't buy the XLs just to show off. You don't need the gold wrapper.
I don't
Buy
understand
some
wearing a
Durex.
condom that don't fit. What happens? Do you just have like extra room in the at the side?
It's self-conscious. Like you have, as I said, a gold wrapper.
But-
it's a thing. It's
But
like-
those, whatever.
You can't say you have a big penis and have a small condom.
But the point of the condom is to fit, no?
No, because I tell myself that I need the Magnum.
But if you put
As
it
I'm
on and
carrying
it,
the Magnum.
if you put it on and it fits, cool. Buy what you buy. You know what I mean? Overs. But if you put it on and it's like a baggy shirt, you know, meds that not supposed to be. It's not.
What if you put on a regular one and that happens? The man, insensitive.
And then you have the little pecker.
Exactly, there's a market for
You know, like
everybody.
everybody. And if you don't need a little
But
pecker,
yo,
you can try the snugger.
You gone down a rocket ship, go pick up your small pecker condom. Somebody run a back now and I back.
Yeah, man.
In work on mail pack.
There you go.
Bad man.
There you go. Sorry, there's no anonymity. This nigga run the back.
Wow.
Oh, Z.
Bro, yo,
like, wow.
dog, one night, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, one night when I was at a certain company, shipment come in, you see me, scan it off, the man them pack up everything around the warehouse, ready for leave. Everybody left. Come back the next morning, a whole shelf fall down.
Wow.
So it's like, what happened? It's not like the physical shelf, but everything that was stacked on the shelf fell down.
Fell off.
So it's like, yo, what happened? Play back the video. A vibrator turned on.
Wow.
And it was like at the bottom of the stack, and it just and made
And everything
everything tumble down.
Oh, shit.
And then it was on the floor. And if you watch the video, you saw the box just in a circle until the battery died. So when we came in the morning, it was dead, so we didn't know what happened. Did Duppy knock this down? Watch back the video. Nah, dog.
Vibrator.
Wow, that's a powerful vibrator.
Bro,
Sure,
G.
it's not just a back massager. Come on. Man.
It's shaped like a penis.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember the other day one came in.
Like a very realistic one.
Yeah, very realistic.
Veins and
Like,
everything.
I mean, you can actually buy specific porn stars' penises that are molded after the penis.
And the coochie stuff.
Yeah, the flashlights there, right?
You can't mold the inside.
No, you just
of
mold in the
flashlight.
outside to
It's
look
just
like
the
it,
outside,
and then
but
you
can
have
actually
like.
mold a penis. So that you
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
if you
I
become a male
saw
porn
one
star,
of
you can
those.
actually commodify your penis.
Yeah, hold on. I saw one of those, the coochie ones, the flashlights.
It's just the outside.
Yeah, but no, so like they show you the front, whatever. It was on Reddit, I believe. But then like
It's
they're
a
showing you the
cutaway.
cross section, right? You would assume it to be
Like a vagine.
like a vagine, being that it simulates a
It's just
vagine.
a bunch of different textures.
Dog, there's one that's a maze.
Yeah.
What kind of would you?
That's probably the anal one.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. You can buy anal ones as well. You didn't?
But then what? Why is it like
I don't
a
know because you
maze?
want it to be. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing.
Maze?
Who's?
Bro,
Alright.
you can buy feet. You remember they showed you the foot pussy?
I just see my.
I showed you the foot pussy.
I just see my microphone.
I showed you the foot pussy.
You did.
So,
You did.
what?
It's
Sorry, pardon me. Let me.
Let me.
I'll show you, my guy. Let me not leave you over here ignorant of what the foot pussy is.
Oh wow!
Very God.
Wow! Yeah.
The world is a hell of a place.
Guys, you can literally Google that word if you want. I'm
Foot
so
pussy.
sorry if you're
Type
watching
it in
this.
on
You
Google.
stop saying the word. I'm so sorry if you're watching.
You remember when your parents used to tell us, hey, yo, stop
Mom,
pussyfooting
turn off
around?
the episode. Mom, you should have
No
never watched this
pussyfooting.
episode.
No pussyfooting around the issue, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I know a couple serial killers in jail who would love those.
The man face.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's nasty, brother.
Oh, this is the one that they show him. So you can fuck the foot bottom.
Dog,
That's
what?
uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable though. That looks
So there's one you
disgusting.
can fuck the ankle, one you can fuck the foot bottom.
You know, there's a.
You know you can buy the whole lower half.
Yeah, but I
Both
find
male and female.
I'm telling you, that's weird. Like, that's just creepy to me. Like, if
Yeah.
it's
It's like a ballistics gel dummy.
there's
What a
something
wiener.
extra like dissociative about that. That's just like, dog, what the hell?
Commodification.
There, what was it?
Great for the
Mindhunter.
OnlyFans market.
There's Mindhunter I did watch. When they were developing profiling. So obviously that led me to watch a bunch of serial killer shit. And I realized a trend. A lot of mom and foot things. A lot of mom trauma or mom related issues and foot love.
I will actually combat you.
Serial killer?
I will fight you
Yeah.
on this foot thing actually.
You know what?
I'll fight you on this foot thing in a way.
Shoot.
I'm not a foot guy by any means. Like, foot just
It's a foot.
is it's don't,
It walk on earth.
I don't even eat foot.
Yeah, fucks.
Chicken foot, cow foot, pig foot.
I don't eat the foot of animals.
Yeah, I don't eat foot. So I'll actually fight you on this because they found like there's physical evidence that the pleasure center of the brain is right beside the area for sensation in the foot. So for a
Yeah.
lot of people it get crossed.
Yeah.
So foot fetishes are actually the most common fetishes in the human race. To be fair,
are you arguing,
I feel like
arguing it from a common point of view?
yeah,
Okay.
come on. So yes, it is a high prevalence, but it is not causative. The mother thing is way more causative.
Yeah,
than the foot thing. But the foot thing is definitely.
That's why lots of times
There is indeed a high prevalence of foot fetishes among serial killers.
Yo, there was one dude who.
But a lot of that is within the mother ones.
Hold on,
as well,
I don't want to lose
because
this
it's
one.
their mother shoes.
There was one dude, I think he's Ed Kempo. He killed his mom, cut off her head, did it from the opposite side. So like,
The hole in her neck.
yeah, cut out her tongue, put it in the garbage disposal, did some more stuff to her body, and then called the police to report what he did, and they didn't believe him.
I wouldn't.
What you mean?
You're not gonna call me after you do that, brother. You not gonna do that and say, yo,
Them things is a prank call?
police.
Yeah, they didn't believe him. If somebody else did like
Police,
end up report something,
you need to come arrest.
and he may end up go to jail for it. But at that time, that was his last kill. He was building up to that. But
Yeah, he hated
I just
it a
thought of
lot.
how amazing it was that, not amazing in a good way, more just like flabbergasted. He called the police and the police was like, nah, you fucking with me.
I actually watched a thing on Netflix called I Just Killed My Dad
I think I started that.
about this youth who killed his father. But
Spoiler
it turns out, like during the investigation of the case, this big lawyer took it on pro bono, I think, something like that. Yeah. And during the investigation of the case, it turned out that his father actually kidnapped him from his mother as a child. Yeah, and his father made a lot of money. Rich white man living in the rich white suburbs. Had another wife who had a son as well, but he was really abusive verbally and emotionally and physically because he was a drinker. And then when his
Both
wife
of them.
eventually left, he was really more drunker.
More
And,
drunker.
Yeah, but the issue was that the kid took 2 guns from in the house because his father had taken to habit of walking around with a gun on him while drinking in the house. He took 2 guns with him into the room, both of them loaded, both of them cocked. So they're like, that's premeditation right there. Like, you did that with the intention of killing him. And he fired 3 shots, 2 hit, 1 missed. And the lawyer actually managed to get him off on negligent homicide because the history of because of the kidnapping and the history of abuse, and he never sent him to school because he didn't want him to get found by his mother. So he was homeschooled, but he at like 16 had the education of like an 8-year-old. He wasn't sure of his birthday. He wasn't sure of his address.
Damn.
And he's really emotionally stunted.
Do you? How you feel morally? I was going to ask a moral question. You blame him?
No.
Cool.
I'm fully okay with that verdict.
Me either. Me either, man. Yeah, fair.
I have a particular hatred for abusive parents. Genuinely,
Very much so.
like a particular hatred, because as a parent, and even before I was a parent, but as a parent myself, it just reinforced how I feel about it. As a parent, it is your only fucking responsibility. If you do nothing else in life, you have to take care of the child. You brought that kid into this world. It is your responsibility until it can do it for itself. That to me, that is that's a known. That's something everybody know.
Yeah.
As a parent, you take care of your fucking kid. I really hate abusive parents because you're literally all that kid knows in the world. You're supposed to be its protector and safekeeper, and you're literally being the complete opposite of that. So, like for
Setting that
strangers,
up for failure forever.
for strangers to do it, to abuse kids, that fuck up as well. And I'm not excusing it by any means, but for parents to do it is way worse in my mind because there's nothing else you have to do in the world but be the safe place for this kid, and you're doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Like, if them want wet you when them get old enough, you deserve the wet. Like, I have no sympathy whatsoever.
Zero. A lot of times, I 100% agree with that, by the way. But a lot of times, like, I'll have conversations where people try to, like, yeah, but perspective or what if, or it's like, nah, I have strong convictions about things like that.
Yeah.
I don't blame the youth.
No, like,
You earn it.
yeah, do it. Wet it. Him deserve it. There's no, I cannot fight you, and I would have done the same
How
thing.
old was he when this happened?
18. 18. He did it, called the police.
Wet him. Call the police.
And then the lawyer, the big lawyer in the town, took it on pro bono because he was like, yo, he realized that this kid just needed someone to help him. Like his father had kept him away from the world. His father, they set up a bunch of security cameras around the house, had GPS tracker on his son's phone, him get him a job at a plant nursery. And the boss at the nursery would say, like, the father would call and be like, yo, he hasn't moved in 30 minutes. What is he doing? The father would be checking his GPS and be like, yo, he hasn't moved from this one spot in 30 minutes. What is he doing?
Keep track of him all times.
If you are keeping track of your kid to that degree, dog, that is abuse. Like, I don't care what you do. Like, unless your kid is like a criminal that requires government surveillance. Like, there is no reason to have, like, if you have your kids' GPS location on for like an emergency situation, fine. If you're sitting down and can be like, yo, you haven't moved in 30 minutes, what the fuck? What you do? That's no.
What you do?
It's creepy.
Fuck up, brother.
It's beyond creepy.
Like, we grew up at the end of, like, come home when the lights come on, or before the street light them come on.
Yeah.
If you're outside when the light them come on, man, bust your ass at the door.
First one flick.
Yeah. Fuck, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So nowadays, kids literally, all them is on them devices. Them parents literally. It's Black Mirror, that Black Mirror episode with the
Which one of the many?
The angel thing on tablet, where the mother blocked out the kid's ability to see anything traumatic.
Oh.
Yeah. That coming in.
Yeah.
Musk working on that. Neuralink. It's there.
Neuralink,
like
yeah.
facts.
The metaverse is just a practice run.
Bob did say it earlier. Bob did say it the other day when we were watching a show. Them stop, try pretend, and just start showing in movies.
Yeah.
They just,
It's like, yo,
They're
this
just
is what
giving
we're
us
doing.
the information.
This is what we're
Yo,
doing.
Sita.
but
Okay.
in the process of a movie saying, in the form of a movie rather, saying not going to believe them. Eagle Eye the other day, at the time, was like, Bomba, that would be scary. It's now
It's
just
happening
commonplace.
Yeah. Stealth,
What was stealth again?
about that stealth AI drone
On it.
that went off the rails.
You know about the Eater robot?
Excuse me?
There's a robot that consumes organic matter
No.
to produce energy. Like that's its fuel.
That keeps
It's a
it going.
It's a military purpose robot to eat the dead bodies,
Nice.
to clean up the battlefield and shit to keep it going. Robots eating people, dead people as fuel. Do you guys not see how that's the beginning of our horror movie ending?
Yeah.
They don't watch these things. They don't have the imagination. They don't have fear.
Amazon turned off the 2 AI robots they created
Yeah, because they started like
because
working
they
on them
started talking to each other in their own created language.
and they couldn't track it. So
And
they're
they
like,
couldn't track it, so they shut them down.
bro, hold on though. We shifted
Man,
off.
that's
We
scary.
shifted off of a robot that exists that eats organic
I'm not shifting
matter.
off of it. The fact is that we have the technology to create AI powerful enough to create its own language, and we have robots with the technology to eat dead bodies.
It's
and we have
just
robots with
a
guns.
matter of time.
We have unmanned drones. If they put AI in an unmanned drone, that's it.
It's just a matter of time.
Mm.
Have you
So-
seen the facial motion robots that they're trying to perfect to make look like actual face movement,
Yeah,
blah 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 on the skin?
There's actually a study or something, I don't remember what it is, that says the more human a robot is, there's actually a distinction between how human a robot can look before it gets unnerving for us.
Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny Valley, there you go.
Yeah.
Like when it starts to look too human, we go, what the fuck is happening?
When you know it's a robot, your brain's
But
okay
yeah,
with
watch
that.
this movie
But when it
called
starts looking, see, that's the problem with
They
CGI.
Live.
That's the problem with CGI in movies. That's why they'll never be it. So like
with
in
Roddy Piper.
movies like Rogue One, I was watching it earlier today, where they brought back Tarkin, but they used him as a perfect CGI character. Immediately as you see it, something in the back of your brain goes,
That's not real.
"That's not real. That's not right."
But
That's
there's a lot.
Uncanny
There
Valley.
is CGI.
It's getting close.
There is CGI that exists that
It's
you're
get-
watching it and you're just like, no, dog, it's real. And it's not till like some
Love, Death, and Robots.
yeah, and it's not like some big
Couple episodes of Love,
Yeah.
Death, and Robots. I'm not
Yes.
sure what I'm watching on.
exactly.
Which one is that?
Until
Love-
like, you
Love,
get
Death,
like a
and
big
Robots.
No, I
overshot
watch
and
it, I
something
watch
just
it, I
looks
love it.
Yeah,
strange.
no, there are a couple episodes in there where like
Is
the
this CGI?
the,
Is
the
this
beginning,
military one?
Yeah, man, that's
Oh,
just what I was
fuck,
thinking
like,
about, brother. The one with the Cthulhu, brother. Like the
last
opening
Oh, yes.
scenes of the one with the Cthulhu, where they're focused on the small, like the tight shots, the foot, how the dust and the ground move around them. The
Crazy.
body.
He wants to do what?
Stop it. What?
No, he wants to do what?
Shift our liver.
Shift who for liver?
The woman liver.
The
Wait.
man woman?
No, the man wants to shift the woman liver.
The man wants to shift the man woman liver.
No, it's a woman. It's over. This is puppets. But yes,
Thank you guys so much for watching this
that was a
episode.
tiki-tak.
You know what I mean? That was a tiki-tak. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Remember, check out youtubebright.com, promo code BAM10, 10% off anything you have ordered. Thank you, Prismatic Verse, for the intro sequence. Don't know Boom Draw Physics for the intro sound. Epidemic Sound, click the link below. Get yourself a month royalty-free music. Any closing remarks from our folks? We never introduced Justin. You know, this is Justin, by the way. Justin's there for the par. Justin blends right in for the par. I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is Justin. Don't worry. He'll have,
Yes.
he'll have a lower
Justin.
third.
It's funny you said he blends in. Good night, folks.